And you're live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good morning. Happy Friday then. Saturday, Sunday, what? It's a little early burly for this. Little early burly. The early bird catches the worm. Hey, as I always tell people, get your shadow work done during the day when the sun's shining on your face so that the moon doesn't intensify that shit. Get it done real quick, real quick. Hey, how are you? I am the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, and messenger of God. And the crowd goes wild. I am Lilith reincarnated. Why Lilith? Well, just go back to the first one. There's lots of other lives, dude. I've done this shit a lot of times. This life, call me Phoenix. Got it? Get it? Good. What am I? I told you. Spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer. That's what I do in this life. So, in order to keep up with me, you'll have to catch my video and community page. Sorry about last night's video. I listened to it. It was so many alien kind of interceptions. I have no control over stuff like that, but ultimately, my job is to listen to it and make sure that the message gets through. Some of them get distorted and they chopped and screwed, but if it's like a total shit message, I will delete it. I didn't actually listen to all of it, but I did notice that there was a lot of interference, past interference, right? I can't really control that, so I want to make you aware that I did see that last night. Part of the production was fucked up, and who do we blame? We blame God for everything. So anyways, I made a video last night just to give you guys your spread for today, what was going to happen, and it was confirmation for ego deaths and shadow work and blah 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 blah. And then I was like, when's mine going to happen? Probably 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it did. I kept waking up before work, and I just was like kind of waiting for that alarm to go off, you know. And then when it did go off, God's like, you're not going to work today. Huh.
Friday the 13th.
Nice. That's probably why I'm feeling so funky. That's why God told me to take the day off. That makes sense. You never know why. So anyways, first thing in the morning, I got my clothes from last night. I literally washed clothes yesterday to make sure I had clothes because I only own like a couple of regular t-shirts and like a couple of pants. No joke. How many? Like 3 t-shirts and 3 pairs of pants. I don't wear pants and t-shirts like that. I just don't dress like that. I usually just be in a fun-loving dress that don't touch my body. Don't touch me. You know? Never trust a man in a tunic. Hey, I watched that movie the other night, Land of the Lost. That shit is so funny. He's like, wait, where did you get that? They have the brain the size of a walnut. All right, going back to it. God said, don't go to work. And usually, dude, I'll put up a big ass fight with God. I had a plan. You're fucking with my plans. And I sat there and I was like, I guess, because it really, you know, sometimes you really fight it. You're like, no, but I need to, and I just didn't, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like full of money at all, and I thought that I needed to go out and make more money. They said no, and I'm like, well, okay, what are you supposed to do? So I was like, oh, well, God just fucked up my day. I'm going to sleep. And then temptation came. So like I didn't go to the temp agency that I normally go to, and a whole different one called me an hour later, like an hour ago, was like, hey, we got some work for you if you want to come down the hill. I'm like, what time do I got to be there? They're like 7:30. It's fucking 10 to 7, and they want me to go down I-70 that fat. No, I'll never make it. Dude. You have no idea the freaking, nope. Do you ever drive on these roads? Absolutely not. I'll see you in like 2 hours if you want, and then I don't know. So I had to turn that down, but it was just like that. It's like God was like, and I told you all this week I'm being tempted to be masculine and go out and chase money, but I need to be receptive and find out what God really wants for me. Because when I'm at the job, when I'm doing the job, I'm doing the job, but I'm also, you know what I mean, exerting just thoughts, not feelings, thoughts, just thoughts pop in. You know what I mean? We're working the ego, right? When you're working your body, you're working your ego. So I'm not very much in a meditative state, and that's what I mean. It's like I'm not receptive. I'm doing, not receiving. I'm doing, you know. So today he's like, no, you're not doing shit today. No, not really. I got a lot of laundry to do and stuff, but I need to hang out. You know, my kids have been all alone for like 3 days in a row, if not 4. and I want to get them out of here and, you know, stretch their legs, take the dog for a nice walk and stuff, and do all kinds of stuff. I was going to wait till tomorrow to do such things, but then God's like, no, you're not going to work today. I was like, fine. Ooh, I can feel the download going into my back. The Palladians hit me yesterday during work. Yep, I started getting downloads in my back, so we're going to have to pull that book again. I guess tonight, if it's Friday the 13th, that seems about right. That explains why I was doing a sage burn last night, too. Guys, I just live here, bro. I just live here. I don't know what day of the week, what happened, who did what, and who's wearing what, and what, and what. I don't know shit. I know what God tells me, one thought at a time. Otherwise, I just sit here waiting to see what else he's going to tell me. So then he tells me that, and and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm going back to bed. Sort of. You know when you wake up, you can't really kind of go back to bed. Anyway, so I tried. And then he wanted me to talk about this shit. I don't know. I saw Hana. Okay. I saw Bobby's picture changed in my thing, and then I saw Hana. He made me go look at Hana, and then he made me. This was like, when did I see Hana? Today. I see Bobby today, and then I actually seen Michaela yesterday. Was it yesterday? Maybe the day before yesterday. Right? But I never said anything, and that goes back to when this happens, don't jump on your phone right away. Give it some time. So I saw it, and I was like, I can't. It's supposed to be triggering, right? Something in your outside world. It's Kobe. It's Khalik. I'm gonna fuck with you today. I want to see how well you can. What does that mean for me? I want to see how well you can handle your emotions and your thoughts. So they're like, go look at Michaela. And I go, Michaela used to be my best friend. Used to. Long story. I became awakened. And again, this is a simple fact of where I tried to save somebody and then they turned all weird on me. They're like, no. I'm like, dude, you need to XYZ. And they're like, no, you're a fucking, you know what I mean, Bible, whatever. She didn't say shit. They would never say shit because I was too advanced in my whole spirituality. But I come at those closest to me with my spirituality and like, hey, you need to fix your life. It didn't go so well. So she stopped being my friend. I haven't seen her really talk to this bitch in like, I don't know, I guess 2-3 years, whenever it happened. And I look up and her pages, she just got back from the Monza F1 fucking race. And this is supposed to bother me, I suppose. Like, oh, you should be there. That should be you. And I'm like, nah, bro. It's so weird. So it's the whole thing of here's another story I got to tell of another bitch that tries to be like me. Totally. But in the instance of being so extra, like I looked at it as just so minuscule and extra. Like you had to be that extra to go spend all that money just to say that you were part of something. Take a picture, eat the food, just all of that, just to be part of that group. And I never planned on being part of that group. And that's why I laughed so hard in my post. I was like, you went all the way to Italy to sit in the grass? Because she got general tickets to the... And it doesn't matter where you sit. It does not matter. You have to sit there and wait, depending on, the track, 2 to 3 minutes to see that car go by very fast. Otherwise, you're watching the screen like the rest of us. I've already thought about this. I've already done the mechanics of this. I'm not sitting there. When I have a perfect view on my phone and I could push all the buttons and be in the car with Lewis, why the fuck am I going to sit in the fucking heat with all these fucking people and sweat and drink? And that was another thing, too. Her and all her white buddies are all there just toasted up with beer. Brr. I'm like, you went to fucking Italy? This is what you did in Italy? You spent money, and then the Formula One tickets are just stupid and expensive anyways. Like, and then you're there, and I heard Jack, look how hard she want to be seen. She out there in cheetah print. I was like, oh, God, bro, you used to be my friend. I used to think you was cool, dude. That's those moments you're like, oh, I'm so full of shame. Why did I ever talk to you? What a fucking loser, right? Like, here's another fucking copycat, and she's a oh, God. And that's what it is, too. I spoke her into existence, I think 3 days before it happened. I was talking about how me and Lori started making fun of her her Instagram page. Next thing I know, there's pictures of her trying to be like me. She wanna be. Anyways, and that's what I said, was the grass greener? Because you could have went to Texas or Miami, or maybe you couldn't. I don't know. What about Vegas? Lame ass. I thought it was funny because there was no pictures in there, dude. She did nothing in Italy but go have a beer and fucking sit in the grass and fucking take a picture next to the lake. You bitches, bro. Such a fucking... Did you get your brownie stamp? Alright, there was contestant number 1. Alright, let's go on to Hana. Hana out here looking like a brat doll, exploding out of her pleather pants. I mean, like, this is a woman that I thought was far more talented than I was in the music industry. So much that I put her on like 4 to 6 of my songs. Because I mean, I wrote the songs. I just asked her to sing them. But in the sense of, this is this girl that I was praising, and oh, you're so great, and you're so this, and you're so that, and da 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 da. And I look up, and she's looking like, oh man. It never ends. Dude, you be like, that's what an ego death is. You thought. I thought you was somebody, bro. You are so nobody. You look like dude, my 13-year-old daughter right here, she got hella more swag, and if I showed her that picture, she'd burn you harder than me. Why? She's Joan of Arc. But anyways, like, you're like, look at me, I look so great. That's why you need a friend to be like, nah, bitch. Your friends are all fake. No real friends. Because a real friend, I'd been like, nah, bitch. Don't do that, bitch. Don't do that. And then you'd be hating me and I'm not your friend. At least I tried to save you from disaster. She looking hella stupid out there, you guys. She's so excited. She did a fashion show and she went out there. Her belly, she shouldn't even show that, because I think she's not, I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't got a pudgy belly, but you're not catching no side views of it. And I'm not wrapping it in fucking cellophane. The Skims. I'm not doing that, dude. You don't need to know what's on my belly. What's in your pocket. Oh, me and my daughter talked about that last night, dude. We were coming back from the shower. Huh, Amelia? The guys in little shorts? She said, the guys in little shorts is what you said last night? She's like, Mom. She sits here and she watches the campers. She's like, Mom, I saw this guy in these little shorts. And I started laughing so hard. I was like, dude, I love guys in little shorts. But what's really exciting is when they have big butts and thighs and they fill these little shorts. We started laughing. We were walking down here. Who knows about that? That would be Mike, Steve, Todd, whatever his name is. He makes the man crop too. Anyways, going back to it, the picture was absolutely not flattering, and I choose to believe that she doesn't really have a pudgy belly. Maybe she's pregnant. Just kidding. I'm being so mean. Not necessarily. I know exactly what to say to hurt your feelings. And the point is you're not supposed to get your feelings hurt. Wait till I get to the next guy. He's gonna fucking find me out here after I say what I'm about to say to him. There's certain things you're not supposed to talk about. You're not supposed to talk about people's parents or their children. Hold on, Bobby. We're gonna totally talk about your kid and whatever, birth defect he has. For sure. You are not the father. I'm not done. Let me go back. So again, you live this life, these people were so important to you, and you're like, this is my best friend. You know what I mean? I have videos of it. I was so excited. Like when I started my awakening, God let me see her and hang out with her for a little bit, and that was it. And I was like, yeah, I have a friend. Bro, no friends. This is you bitches. Anyways, going back, I never had a real friend. These people are so fake. And you look back, and that's what an ego death is. You look back, you're like, oh my God, what the fuck was I thinking? I'm so ashamed that I ever knew you. Right? All right, let's move on to contestant number 3. Oh God. Let me put my finger deep down in my throat and throw up real quick. Nah, how deep, Bobby? The whole thing. So I noticed Bobby changes his profile picture. Now it's his kid in the same mask. I'm like, yeah, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree there, Adam. I was like, he's going to have to wear a mask of you his whole life, looking like his ugly mother. And then I was like, well, let's really just think about this. Why I know why you put a mask on him. Why does he wear glasses? And what kind of, did she drink when she was pregnant? Like what's, obviously she's off. And he's off. We know you're off. So, you mix so many different, distorted DNAs, and then you get a cursed little baby boy that you give a mullet and take pictures of him flipping off people and saying things like vote for Trump and shit. I'm not really sure if you're raising a child or a pet. I'm not really sure how you expect this little person to fit into the world and the way that you're raising them. You're making them exactly, unliked by, society. You're making them what you are, I suppose. The opposite of Jean Bonnet, I suppose. But in the sense of, I see this picture and I'm like, yeah, you couldn't possibly be proud of your kid, so you have to put a mask on his fucking face. Because ultimately this kid's gonna fuck up your dick game, that you're over here cheating on your wife and doing all these swinger dinger things that you do, right? And then I think about the other kid. He's so beautiful. He looks just like you. Like he's a great little kid. And then I thought about your mother. I was like, Jesus Christ, how come your mother's not friends with your wife? How come there's no pictures of those kids, of that kid? I remember your mother was, I was there at the birthday party. I remember him. How come? And this is that moment where they try to throw their happy families. No, this is not happy. You're Joe Dirt, your dirty little boy right there. You're your wife's evil seed. And this isn't cute at all. Like, your life is so not cute. Why was I ever talking to you? Like, would I have had to take your kid to doctor's appointments because of whatever she didn't do or did during her pregnancy, or because of whatever, you know what I mean, dysfunctional DNA that was passed down through her narration, She's older than you. You're 33. I think she was like something like, 37, 38? And you said she doesn't have a job and she's barely going to college at like the age of 40. What has she done with her whole life? You met her in your 20s, right? So she was already 30. Yep, she was already. You met her in your 20s and she worked for the 420 tours. So where did you find a winner here? Why did you take this woman and try to make a family out of this woman? And then try to praise this family like, oh, look at my family. Don't you have more respect in class don't you want your family to have more class? You think it's cute to be white trash. And that goes back to fucking Michaela over there wearing fucking cheetah print in fucking Italy. Drinking burr. Same as you. And then you got Hannah, who is the fucking Israeli that is her fucking gut and her fucking skin hanging out, and she looks like a fucking 15-year-old brat doll. You guys disgust me. Is it your fault? Nah, bro. That's exactly who you bitches was when I was sick. But then when you have this higher perspective of, you see yourself in a different light, you see others in a different light, you're like, oh my God, bro, what the fuck? Like, like, don't look. There's Bobby. I feel like you seen Bebe's Kids, where those ratchet ass bitches is moving through the park. He's like, oh God, there they are. Oh God. Oh God. Please don't let these bitches come talk to me. Please don't let these bitches come talk to me. I do not want to explain who these low vibrational loser ass bitches are and how I knew these bitches. Oh God, please don't let this happen. Welcome to Friday, the ego death. It can happen with any person, place, or thing. Or it could happen like, I have Kobe, so we're doing, I'm seeing the Harlem Globetrotters, where they have all the different balls rolling around like a whole circus show. I've been training with him for so long. Their intention is to break me. That's the intention. That is the intention, always. Why does God want to break you? He wants to break down your ego and break down your heart, so that you can see things in a higher perspective, so you can have more love and compassion and understanding for yourself and for others, but ultimate forgiveness. You got to forgive yourself. I'm like, oh God. And this is, I usually, back in the day, I would be in Marshall's. Oh my God, I'm so ashamed. Why did I ever? Oh God, I just want to shut down my page. I want to delete everything. I don't want nobody to know that I knew these fucking people. I've been doing this for a long time. It's pretty funny. It happens all the time. And it's Friday then. We're just getting started. It's the beginning of Friday. They threw 3 at me first thing in the morning with my coffee. I did great. Do you think the day's over? Hell no, dude. That was just training. We'll get some breakfast in and they'll throw some more at me. Why? Because I'm a master at this shit. Their job is to knock me down. My job is to just take it. And try not to let Pot come in calling me a bitch. What does that mean? You're forced to see. God is good enough, dude. God's good enough to say, all right, time to wake up, bro. Do you see this for what this is? Or you want to keep looking at it like it's cool? This shit is not cool. It's no good, no good, no good. That's what I'm saying. She had, ew. And then I thought about Michaela and her boyfriend problems. That bitch always got a boyfriend. It's always a problem, too. Why? Because she needs that. She got daddy issues, bro. She has to. She has to. And then I was thinking about Hannah. I was like, are you still out here on those Adderall, dude? Like, is that why you look and talk and act like that still? Like, you're just still on drugs? And then, and then I was like, what kind of drugs and alcohol did you and your wife do and your kid looks like that? He doesn't look fully healthy. I'm just saying. He wears glasses at like 2 years old. Not to say that, but why doesn't he have any eyesight at 2 years old? How thick are his glasses going to be at 7? Am I clowning your children, Adam? Am I making fun of the children of Adam and Eve? Will God smite me for that? Have I done this before? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Shall I do it again? Most likely. But with less shame. Because it's, who's to blame? No, God created me this way. I ain't about to switch up what God made me. He let me to be able to talk my truth. You could never say, damn, bro, what's up with your kid? My brother said that to about my son. He's like, bro, your son, he's totally from another planet. What's up with CJ? He's totally from another planet. Little did he know, we all are. You talking about Big Ben? He only got shocked, his whole life. Albert Einstein? Yeah, he's got a lot going on in that little head there. His, that walnut brain is kind of explosive. He's thinking about atoms and cores and stuff. And apparently he sees dead dogs. The awakening is a fun process. Let me get you woke up. Anyways, going back to it, yeah, it's only just begun. I hope you could take at least one. Hey, Royce came back and tried to fire back at me last night with something. He said something about, what did you say? What was in your story? Something about acting. Like, in the sense of, he just talks the good talk. You never know, bro. I'm kind of skeptical at this point. I gotta be honest. Because they all be using all that shit. They be sharing the same shit. They're all on the same, the same positivity channels. And they share the same shit. Like who? All of them share that Rick, whoever that guy is. You know what I mean? Everybody shares the same shit over and over. It's like, you guys don't even, you go to the same source of outlet for the same water, but it still just gives you diarrhea of the mouth. It doesn't actually feed your soul. Hey, you should go to Mother Cabrini's shrine. That's actually healing waters. I'm just saying. It's been proven. Go look. There's stories of it, dude. You and your smart water. Looking dumb as fuck. I'm paying $6 for a water. Okay, so going back to it, yeah. Today's the day. They're going to hit you with something. They're going to show you the past, present, or future, and they're going to want you to see it. And the first thing you're going to feel is shame. Embarrassment. Disgust. You're going to want to reject it. You're going to want to say something really ugly. Oh, man, I'm so good at this. In the sense of, is it ugly? It can be. You better choose your words wisely. You can't take them back. And make sure you stand behind them. Did you call my kid Down syndrome? No, but does he have it? God would never let you, right? No, that's people's popular opinion, that you're not allowed to exert your right to freedom of speech. And that's why I'd be locked away in the woods, because people be wanting to punch me in the face. But in the sense of, sorry, I'm not sorry that I have an opinion. It only counts if it resonates. If not, you should learn how to control your feelings and not make every word all about you. In the sense of, I hear Draco, he's like, you be taking down people just a little bit. I just make them fully aware of what they never were aware of before. Only because God does it to me first. You know what God told me this morning? He said, Michaela, Bobby, and Hannah are some fucking hoe-ass motherfuckers. I don't think that was God. I really feel like that may have came straight from Pac, now that we said it in just a simple way. But anyways, we're still saying the Holy Spirit said so. Whose? Mine's. And that's how we talk. You wonder why we call you bitch. And again, Kobe was, Harlem trotting on my ass at 4 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I'm gonna make you not go to work, and then I'm gonna make you upset about your friends and lovers. Lovers, friends, y'all can burn till the end, and take your fucking kids with you. That is so funny, isn't it? You can see I favor the other one, right? Bobby, I really liked your other kid. I don't believe this one is yours. You should just, Saronis, just eat him or something. I'm awfully entertaining, huh? Why? Because I can get away with it. You, not so much. You'll feel conflicted in your skin, and you'll be judged for the things that you say and do. God knows that I'm just having fun, and it's not hurting no one. It's really, the truth is, you fucked with me, and now you get fucked with. I don't fuck with you. That's what I shared in the community page too. Okay, that's it for right now. We're gonna have some coffee and some breakfast, and then we'll be back with more humiliating shadow work. You gotta file them out. Okay, so this is the important part. You gotta write it all down and get it all out of your head so that you can be fresh again. Because otherwise, if I didn't tell you, that shit would just be, I'd just be snowballing. She's this, and she is this, and she's this, and he's this, and he's this. No, just let it all out so that it doesn't snowball. It's not just sitting inside of your big fat, brain. You could think proper, or you could think straight after that. Like, I didn't want to think that way about you, but thanks for the thought. I'm done now. I'm gonna take a dump on the internet. I had a brain fart, is what they call that. God showed me the light. It was very bright. How bright? Oh, dude, can't. Anyways, yeah, you outgrow people, and you're made to feel bad about it, but you shouldn't. And you definitely shouldn't feel bad that, why did I link up with them? Because I was low vibrational. I had no standards. I had no understanding of self, and I chose to see them in their light instead of who they really were. I put them in false lights. It's called rose-colored glasses. It's like you become attached to a person. These were girlfriends, the only couple of friends that I had as a girl, and then my only, little whatever boy lover thing. And they're important people as they play a character in your life. And you're like, wow, but then when you step back and you're no longer that character and you see the role that was played, it comes with quite a bit of disgust. But at the end, you got to understand, I thought you were amazing. You haven't changed. It's me that's changed. Right now, you should be proud of yourself that you're at the... All three of you are proud of yourselves, and that's why you posted such things. And, party on, Bill. Party on, Ted. But truthfully, those things is all dead to me. Like you putting your... Anyways, obviously, it doesn't entertain me. But you were very entertaining when I was... on this low scale thinking that I thought you were cool people, and I enjoyed our conversations, and I enjoyed being around such people. But I didn't see you as the children you are. And I'm going to leave it as God's children. I didn't see you as God's children when I was there being a child with you. And that's kind of where the forgiveness and, I don't know, I'm still going to brush my teeth out, and I'm filled with embarrassment. And I just want to point out, Michaela worked at the hotel with me and Bobby, and she knew all the details of me and Bobby. And if I didn't know any better, she probably slept with Bobby too. Just to be honest, that's just how he rolls, and she needs the attention. I would not have doubted it in any way, shape, or form at all. So, like attracts like. This is all low vibrational bullshit, bro. 100%. It's like, if you don't break this, you just keep pulling in, low vibrational people until you change your vibration. And again, they are who they are, and they, I guess, it's like Russ. Like, I should be proud of you, I suppose. I guess, Marshall, I should be proud of you, but those things no longer entertain me. I'm not concerned with such things. I think that you're just trying to be like everybody else. You're just trying to fit into a world that you shouldn't fit into, because it's nothing more than, it's awful. You should be trying to fix it, not trying to be part of it, is how I stand. And that goes back to Royce. Are you still part of this? Or are you ready to step out and help me figure out ways to fix this? Who's going to step out of this and come help me figure out ways to fix it? If you haven't noticed, our voice is all powerful. Some of you have the ability to stretch your voice further, but you ain't saying shit. You're just repeating the same words of somebody else that spread inspiration. There's nothing authentic about your words, and that's what I said in Marshall's post. Whatever the fuck, and I didn't listen to the song. Again, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel the urge to want to listen to Marshall and fucking LL Cool J in their fucking 50s. Right? And so the post came up, and I said something about it to Royce, because he popped up in the comments. It was like, whatever they talked about were just recycled words. Words that have been used before by somebody else. You're not talking about anything new. No new shit. You're just talking about the same old shit that's going on in the world that you live in. Rather than changing it and making new things to talk about, you'd rather just talk about the way it is. That's not how it's going to be. That's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be out here changing the world and talking about the change. Not just, you know what I mean? Switching up like you guys are doing. And, going back to them, no, I don't expect these lost three in their 20s and 30s, and they're all distorted from their daddies. I don't expect them. But those that I walked into this incarnation with, do you know what I mean? My 12, you have it in you. You're being selfish. You're being fleshly. You are being self-serving in this time when you know that this is some bullshit and somebody has to do something. And yet you watch me regularly waiting for me to do it all. Let me change you, your fans, every other person. You see, I catch one at a time. And every day is a new experience, and I'm changing people's perceptions. I'm helping them heal. I'm doing exactly that. Why can't you step up and start doing this type of work? You were contracted to do it before you got here. Have you had enough? Or you need one more picture at Lake Como. And that's what really made me sick. Bitch, did you just take a picture next to the same place where Jonica was in her underwear? Like, were you on the same lake at the same time? I'm gonna fucking throw up. That's how low vibrational you are? Was you wearing the same dress and fucking shirt as Jonica was wearing in fucking in Italy? That's what I mean. You can see the synchronicities. Oh my God, at 3223. The synchronicities. You are her and she is you and he is him, and you guys are all the same. You're just mirroring the shit out of each other. There is no authenticity going on right here at all. Oh my God. Becky? Is that Eminem? No, shut up, Eminem. You're not authentic either. That's where I kind of be at this particular moment in my life. And you just get to that point. You get over it. You grow over it. Or you don't. That's what's so sick. Don't be like Marshall, bro. 50 fucking 2 years old. No new friends, no new life, no new pursuits, nothing. Then you got Lewis, 40 years old. Russ, 32. When's your birthday? Happy birthday, asshole. Next week? This week? Who gives a fuck? You're old. You're old. You're sugar daddy Kane over there. Oh God, let me put my finger in my throat because it's not your dick. Oh God, I'm gonna throw up. All of you. Royce, did you just dye your hair like white? The fuck? How old do you want to be? I have been playing around with you. I do have a staff over here, bro. He reminded me of the dude from Shazam, but at the same time, I'm like, Gandalf, come on, bro. I got your staff. Let's go rock this world. I'm gonna rock with you. I mean, quit fucking dressing it up. It's not Halloween. What are you doing? Are you gonna be the role? Are you gonna let God strike you and your hair turns white? Or are you gonna over there and dye your hair white? That goes back to Marshall with were you wearing a wig? Who the fuck were you the other night? Did you put a wig on? Oh no, you put your hat on and cried about being a bad dad. That sounds like you. Quit playing around with me. Can you grow the fuck up today? It's Friday. Then comes Saturday, where you gotta wake up. And then Sunday, if you're lucky, it'll be a fun day, and then we can go through a portal on a Monday. How many weeks have I done this with you fucking losers? I am so sick. Here comes that. I am so sick and tired of your shit. And when I am not sick, I am tired. It happens on pretty much every Friday. I will hate them so much by Monday because they didn't do shit on a fucking Friday. If you don't get off your ass this fucking weekend, I don't know when you're gonna. Maybe you're waiting for New Year's. Maybe you're waiting for, I don't know, for God to destroy your life more. I don't know. I don't know which sign you're waiting for. I saw all the signs. I'm a light worker. I try to teach you that he's trying to teach you to fucking move on and move up. And move out. Good Lord. Roll out. I don't even know what to tell. I couldn't even start with these losers. Talking about Michaela, Hannah, and Bobby. Oh, fuck, dude. You're God's kids, bro. The fuck am I gonna do for you? Oh, God, dude. That's like somebody that jumped the fence to a university. Like somebody threw their kid over and just left him in a basket, and I'm supposed to raise this motherfucker. Dude, I don't even know what you are. I don't even know how to feed you. What is wrong with you? You're like, you're their friend. I might have been. Maybe Lisa was their friend. That's what I mean, bro. Lisa's dead, bro. I just have her memories. Why do I say it in a third party like that? Because Lisa was nothing more than the mind, bro. The body was named Lisa by the mother. What made Lisa? The thoughts. How I thought is what made my identity. So if I don't think like that, then I'm not that person, douchebag. It's pretty simplistic. It's pretty simplistic. It's like it's an altered consciousness. It's where you've shifted your consciousness. You're no longer, you know. Oh, come on. What a terrible dude. All right, hold on, Pac. Hold on, Pac. He's rolling on the ground. I can't. Hold on. I'm about to cry. He said it's some Diddy shit. He said, is it P. Diddy? Is it Puff Daddy? Is it Diddy Love? Is it Diddy? What is he? What is he? Is Sean Puffy Combs? Sean Combs? Oh, God. And that's just it. You know, when Prince went to that icon, you know, he changed his name to a symbol. And that's it. Is it Marshall? Or am I dealing with Marshall, Eminem, Slim Shady? What am I dealing with? And then you guys act all weird when you come over here and you don't know if you're going to get Kalima, Lilith, Medusa, Hecate, all the scary dark deities. Seriously, it's a consciousness. It's where I'm not that same bitch, bro. I'm not that same bitch. I know that you used to talk to me. We used to talk, but I don't talk like that no more. Like, I don't even know what we did talk about. Did you not know that I have a memory problem? It's a memory game. Put the vision together and make a sentence. You must be talking to Isis right now. Come here, let me align your chakras and bring you back from the dead. No. Alright, get ready for it. It's fucking Friday. Just let God ruin your life. Let him ruin your relationships. Let him ruin your reality so that you can walk in a better reality. So you don't gotta be the same old same hoe. Again, these guys is old, bro. Oh, fuck off, man. In the sense of, they've been listening to me every week for, like, dude, seriously, I started my awakening, and I'd already started reaching out to people by September. In September. By November, oh, yeah, bro. They were all on it. They've been doing this for 2 years with me, and never have changed nothing but their shitty-ass music. Their music just became worse, if you want to ask. They haven't changed shit. They have not made it. Here comes Michael Jackson. Dude, he's going to moonwalk that ass. Which one? The white or black one? Whichever one you resonate with. Archangel Michael's going to sing the love. No, that's just what it is. I don't know what to say. He fucked up my day, and he's going to fuck up your day, and only to make it a better day. I didn't know it was Friday the 13th. That's amazing. They probably have me in my cloak doing some crazy fucking shit at the Oh, yeah, at the cemetery. That's what I'm supposed to be doing today anyways. I'm not supposed to be out there just pushing a broom. I'm supposed to be riding one. Again, I swear to you, in some time or another, I've seen it. I will break the code to the flying broom ointment. It was just an ointment that they put with intentions. I have to grow the herbs, and I don't have a garden. But I promised humanity I would do that for you guys, so we could get rid of this shit, just for fun. Meanwhile, I'll be floating as soon as I figure out how to... Dang, why are you on the floor, B? As soon as I figure out how to, levitate all this weight in here. It can be done. Levitation, everything's done through your mind, people. You have to learn how to control your mind and put your intentions to it. You could do it. Put your back into it. Not today. My back hurts. I put a lot of my back into it. And that's what I told the kids. I was like, dude, I don't need a gym membership. I'd be doing these hard-ass freaking, she works hard for her money type shit. And it breaks open my chakras. It pulls out all of these hidden feelings and thoughts and memories and emotions that are hidden, the darkness. Then they come up as word vomit. And I'm over here trying to stick my finger down my throat, make it come out. Better out than in, is what they always say. And I'd rather let it come out of my mouth as word vomit than actual fucking diarrhea. Nobody needs a booty burn. Hey, have a good Friday, and we'll report back later to see if you survived the day. See if any waves came your way and you were able to get crushed by them. You just let it happen. You're like, damn, I had friends. No, you didn't. Those are some weak-ass fucking people trying to fucking act like you had some friends in this life. Those were not your fucking friends. Quit pretending like they were your friends. Oh, fuck, you're right. They were not my friends. I feel so ashamed. I felt like I had friends. You mean I never had a friend? No, move on. See, and that's what I mean. They be trying to fuck with your emotions, make you feel some type of way. Do you feel it? Not really. Why? Because I'm a master at this shit. I don't feel it. I don't feel bad about this bullshit. This isn't even real. Why do you keep putting these unreal people in my life? How do you feel about it? What's in your pocket? Hey, just get rid of it. Just get rid of them. You just have to let go. I mean, maybe it's a hard process. I don't know. If you don't see the full spectrum, it can be hard to detach. And that goes back to Draco saying, I'm just stuck in this hotel. I can't get out. I don't know who's holding you down, bro. There's no devil. But what's holding you down? Your own thoughts, bro. We talked about that. Did you catch my reading? I listen to yours. Do you listen to me? Are you listening? Hello? Are you listening? It's your own thoughts, bro. You're afraid of what will happen if you lose the security of the hotel that you already know, of the town you already know, of the girl you already know, of all of this. You're afraid of what's outside of what you know. You're afraid to go somewhere you've never gone before because you're afraid that something bad will happen. What could happen? You're making up all these creations based on TV. Oh, I'm going to end up homeless at the Greyhound station. How? Do you even know where the Greyhound station is? What are you going to do there? Did you see that in TV? You're going to suck dick at the Greyhound station? Maybe not. Stop doing shit that you saw on TV. That goes back to these bitches. Are you dressing up like me again? Are you acting like me again? Are you trying to be like me again? Stop doing shit you see on the internet and start figuring out. I can't. I mean, seriously, you guys just need to step out. Step up and step out. Do something that's you've been like, damn, I really want to do it. And then you're like so scared to do it. That's the first thing you need to do. The thing you're most scared of doing. Just do it. You're like, oh no, this is going to end so bad. Let it end. If I say this, they're going to be so mad. Let them be mad. Be brave. You've been wanting to say that shit. You've been wanting to do that shit. Here comes the Lilith, bro. I'm here to empower you to be the dark side that you are, to cut through the bullshit. The only way you're going to be love and light is to actually, you know what I mean, harness that darkness and be like, enough. I'm going to have to be a bit of a demoness right now. I'm going to have to give you some Lucifer. I'm going to have to light your ass up. I'm going to have to get dark with you. Because me being nice is not working. Mr. Nice Guy is getting me fucked up over here. I'm going to have to fucking turn around and be dark and ugly with you to get through to you. Have you met my twin flame, Marshall Mathers? Okay, he's really just a nice guy. But he tries to pull that shit, and the shit is, you don't got no power. Fuck off. But in the sense of, the rest of you might need to go and destroy people's careers and egos and families and relationships too, by your words. Say a fuck enough. I haven't put one out. Just put it in the box and I'll put one out. The dog. She drags the thing. So, yeah, you guys are going to need to pull your sword. And that's what I teach you, is to harness your shadows. Those dark feelings and dark, thoughts that you are being condemned for. You shouldn't say that. Who the fuck said you shouldn't tell people to fuck off? That you've had enough of their bullshit? That you think they're weak? That you think they're lame? Why are you being muzzled that you can't tell people how you really feel? Even if it is a dark feeling. It's your feeling. God gave it to you. That's how you feel. You can't suppress them because then they turn into cancer or something else. A codependency or something else. I'm just here to empower you to be like, speak your truth. It always starts there. If you don't open your throat chakra, none of the chakras are really going to work. Your downloads come from your crown. That was that soft spot that you had when you were a baby. Yeah, right there. It comes straight from you. You wear a crown just like Jesus. Thorns and all. God gives you this massive inspiration and hope and love and all of these great insights, intuition, enlightenment. But you have to have an imagination to see it. And you're working through your mind, so you can't see that stuff. So in order for you to see the good stuff, you have to speak out all the bad stuff. That's your throat chakra. If you don't release what's stuck in your mind through your throat, then it just stays up there polluting you, polluting your visions and every other part of your chakra system, which is your throat, your inability to speak, your heart, your inability to love or be loved, your solar plexus, which is your God complex, meaning that you feel superior or inferior to others. Then you have your sacral chakra, that's your sacred energy, your life-giving force, where you hide all of your deepest, darkest secrets in your wombs and in your seeds that you exert onto other people using, weird sexual habits. Then you have your reality. That's all distorted from that whole system that goes down. And that's the way you walk in this world. The way you walk. The moves you make. It's not just your feet. It's the moves you make. Where you put your body. Where you're moving it. The actions that you're taking. It's a whole distorted, I call this spiritual constipation. Where does it start? In your mind. So how do we work? We work with your heart. What's exploding first? Your heart. Your heart doesn't agree with what your mind says. So you let the heart win. You make the mind listen to the heart. And you speak your truth. Simple shit like, I don't like it, but this is how I feel. You acknowledge your feelings. You speak your feelings out. And that's opening up your heart chakra. Your heart is the most powerful. That's how God's army is built. Going back to the video I shared yesterday, that's how we win. Because we have the hearts of gold, meaning it's full of love, joy, happiness. It can exert at any time. I can love the shit out of you. I can walk up to a stranger. I can tell anyone I love you. I can tell you great things. I can look you in the face and make you feel special and mean it. And that can change your day and your world. And that's what it means to be an earth angel. But in the same instance, I'm Lilith. So at any moment, I can look you dead in your face, or not even, and make you very aware of some ugly shit inside of you and make you filled with hate and anger and fear and resentment. And I'm supposed to teach you that. You are supposed to feel all those feelings, but you're supposed to be able to alchemize those feelings. Because to deny them, they will explode inside of you. You'll end up as a fucking school shooter or Jeffrey Dahmer or something worse. It turns into something worse. It's all channeled through the ego. That guy did everything that his mind said. He did a bunch of shit he saw in books and TVs and shit, and that's what they always do. Why did you drill a hole in their head? Oh, because this one time at band camp, I saw this thing on the internet. You need to stop with all that shit you put in your head, Johnny Appleseed, all that knowing. That knowing puts you in some weird places. Why'd you do that? Well, what I thought was, stop thinking. Write down those thoughts. Don't act out every thought that comes in your mind. And that's what I mean. We have to work through your thoughts to get to your feelings. The first feelings are going to be all your Liliths. I hate. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm sad. Yeah, I get that, bro. That's why I'm here. Stop pretending. Pretend hoe. Stop acting like you're happy and that you fit in and that everything's okay. It's not true. God took your bird in your bush, didn't he? He gave you a fucking shitty hand and you're not happy with it? Okay. Be honest about it. Or keep trying to pretend like it's cool. And then he'll just keep giving you that shitty hand. He'll just keep filling up that cup full of shit for you. Or you could keep filling it up yourself. Cups up. Party on, Bill. Party on, Ted. Or you can really turn, like everyone says, when you turn to Christ on your knees, you're like, I've had enough. My life sucks. I need you to come and take over now. I've done enough. Can you please help me? Please forgive me. I've fucked this all up. My life has been a whole shit show. I'm not happy. I hate the people that I've associated with. I hate my life. I hate where I live. I hate my job. I'm full of fucking hate and anger. I hate people. I just don't want to live. I hate this fucking experience. I don't want to be here anymore. You never been there in the human ego? It's a place. And if you don't get there and know where to put it, which is to God, then that place will turn you into these terrible things that we see every day on the news. Or you see. I don't watch the news. But that's the truth. Actually, they did talk about this shit that happened over on Federal. There was a cop that was just posted in the middle of the medium doing some paperwork. He was just posted, bro. He was just doing paperwork. and somebody saw him and rolled up on him and started shooting at him, bro. Like somebody wanted to kill a cop. Like just pulled up, some dude in an SUV pulled up on him and started shooting him. Luckily the cop fired back and, you know, ended up taking the dude out. But where was that guy's mind where it's like, oh my God, there's a cop, I'm gonna kill him. Dude, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna fucking kill this cop. Did he think he was gonna get away with it, or was this his last will and testament to make a to make a suicide attempt? In the middle of broad daylight. It happened, like they said, it happened on like last Saturday. He just pulled up on a cop in the middle of broad, and federals, you know, that's the track. It's like, what? You just woke up and banged on a cop and you thought it was going to be your day to die? And that's what I mean, those egos, dude. Like, what was he listening to? Fuck the police? Was he listening to some NWA and was like, fuck him, I'm gonna fucking take this one out. This one's for you. This one's for my homie that shot this is for my homie that got shot by the police. This is for Brianna and all of these people, all the black people. I'm just gonna shoot this cop. I'm gonna take vengeance into my own hands. I'm going to play God and to kill this man right here that's just doing his paperwork, that just has a job to do, and may sometimes get fearful and pull that gun out. Is that exactly what you're doing right now? Were you scared of the cop? Why did you get out of your car and start trying to take this man's life? I don't know, man. That's what I mean, is if you don't work through it, you got the wrong beat in your head. This is very inappropriate. I apologize. That goes back to why I'm affiliated to the music. We've got to change this. That's your words that they're jamming to, bro. That ain't Michael Jackson talking about go shoot that police. I'm hearing Marshall, that was a terrible song. Don't shoot nobody. I'm not. Thank you. Pow pow. You know my twin flame marshmallows? Anyways. Going on, do something better with your life today, please. Let God do something better, which is destruction. Let him to burn it down and rebuild it. There's a great song that he made for it. There's a lot of good songs that he made about it. It's just literally washing away your kingdom and building you a new one in Christ, in the Holy Spirit, in God. I know it sounds funny. As I told you, I'm going to do a Friday the 13th, witch ceremony. But the witches will praise God too. We just praise God in different ways, bro. It's God. God is God. We don't praise the flesh. We don't praise the fucking matrix. We praise God. And that goes back to it. He's like, you might think the trees are luxurious. I shared that in my community page. It was Draco. He's like, you're the type of person that have luxury, but like Mother Nature, like you think like trees are luxury, like even if they don't do nothing. I wanted to slap him so hard. It's like, what do you mean they don't do anything? You don't do anything. These trees have been here longer than your fucking dirty ass bloodline. They were created before even me. God created the earth and the plants and the trees and the animals, and then he created me. They were here before me, and they'll be here long after me. They carry all the secrets inside of them. They have witnessed. They have stood here and bared witness to humanity longer than we ever did. They stood here. The animals and the plants and the rocks and all the things that you step all over, the things that God created before you, they hold the true secrets. And that's going back to Friday the 13th and being a witch. We know that we hid the secrets within the trees. Who do you think we talked to about our problems? When we were voyaging across mountains and across deserts and across plains, we talked to the land. We prayed to God. We talked to, what God looked like in our imagination before someone told us what God was. We felt when God would blow a cold breeze on us on a hot day. We were grateful for God to bring us some water, some rain when we were thirsty. We were grateful for the animals that would cross that could provide us with clothing and food. And that's it. And these trees and these animals, and as I give offerings to every one of these creatures, they were here long before me. And they mean no harm. They're here no more than to love us and to love the planet. They mean much more. They are the luxury of this planet. Not you, not humans, not your cars, not your phones, not the institutions you've built. Mother Earth it's her. She's the earth. You just fucking live on top of her, crushing her with all of your fucking creations. And that's just the truth. The trees, again, how many things, you know what I mean? These trees right here in particular, all the years since their creation on this mountain, nobody planted each individual one. How many families have they witnessed at each of these tables? How many stories? If you listen, they talk. They will tell you the stories. Like this one. Did you notice that my tree got hit by a bolt of lightning? Yeah. The world has its own voice. You're just trying to overpower it. You'll never hear the voice, and that goes to Pocahontas. It's like you can sing with all the colors of the mountains. You can paint with all the, or you can sing with all of the voices of the mountains, and you can paint with all the colors of the wind. You sit and you listen, and you hear God. You see God. You can see Him as the wind. She can hear and see and feel the movement of not just what's in front of us, but everything around us, as far as we can let ourselves feel. I can feel Denver over those mountains breathing real hard, and I can feel that it's all hot and everybody's, pushing their boulders, waiting for that time clock to stamp. I'm seeing, the Flintstones, waiting for that Friday night so they could clock out, get their paychecks, get their music on, feel like they're full of $100, only to turn around and feel like nothing again tomorrow morning. True story. With makeup still looking on their face, X's on their hands, fucking pockets less of money, trying to figure out what they're gonna have for breakfast, what are they gonna do with the rest of their day and their weekend, not wanting to do their chores, not wanting to associate because they blew all their money and time and excitement on a Friday. Or if they didn't do it on a Friday, they're gonna do it on a Saturday. And then the same thing, they'll have to shove everything that they didn't do into a Sunday just to turn around and work again on a Monday. It's not fair. I wish you a better life than that. I'm not saying that everyone can go do what I do. It's not like that, but as you see, I have to go out and I have to provide for myself too, but give us this day our daily bread. And that's why God told me to stay home today. Did I not give you enough? Are you not? And that's it. I'm paid up till Sunday, and I have money for today. And that's what He said. Did I not give you for today? And that's mine. That's the master level. I live for today. And if I try to worry about tomorrow, then it crushes me. I can't say that every single one of you will become a master of today. But ultimately, you have to live today to the best that you can so that tomorrow can be a better day. And here comes Kobe, you know what I mean? He's going to be here all day pushing my ass. And that's it. I'm going to push you to be better. You can be better. You're not, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. Welcome to Friday. It's Friday then. Get it done early so that it doesn't fuck up your whole day. I don't want to sit here all day thinking about how I ain't got no friends and family and how I used to associate with people that were no good for me. But I had to think about it for as long as I had to. And I had to speak about it. Let me tell you how I feel about my new reality, what I've just seen. You maybe not want to heard that, but that's how I woke up. I woke up. I woke up today on some new shit. Yeah, it may have been as soon as I opened my eyes, but it wasn't. At some point today, I woke up, and that's called the awakening. There's many levels to it. You're going to go through many levels of waking up to new realities and ascending to new consciousnesses. One at a time. You don't get to where I'm at without Kobe, like doing this shit 4 o'clock in the morning, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. We only got started just now. And if you want to be true, those 3 is just 1. It's 3 for the price of 1. I still got more coming. Truthfully, I haven't even turned on the internet. There's more to irritate me. There's more to talk about. There's more that's going to be like, oh, no, you don't, it's better than this. And that's just it. Why did he make you that way? Because He wants you to be better than what you are and what you settle for and what you've been. He wants you to see it for what it is, have appreciation and, you know what I mean, understanding for it. But at the same time, move on. Don't hold on to those kind of, because automatically, if I was still attracted to people like Hannah and Lori and Michaela and Bobby and Tree and Measy and, the list goes on and on. If I was still attracted to those type of people, I thought people like you were cool, then I'll keep bringing in people like you. But the more I realize I don't like people like you, and my likes change, then I start to bring in people not like you. And no offense, but I want more, and I want more substance to the people I hang out with. I'd rather be in the company of the trees than with low vibrational humanity. Sorry. So I'm going to let you guys go at 1:05 or 1 hour and 5 seconds. I love you guys. I hope God does well with you. I hope you do well. Everybody's called if you choose to do it. He keeps trying to show you a better way. He's not going to stop. Even if it's not today, he'll keep trying. But today's a great day. It's Friday the 13th. Are you scared? I didn't even know. It's just a holiday for me. They're all holidays. It's a New Year's. It's a holiday. I mean, I'll light some candles. I got all my shit. We'll do whatever they tell me to do. Right now, they didn't tell me to do shit. We're going to have some breakfast. Later, haters.